Our coverage from Indianapolis continues as we get you ready for Final Four Saturday. Coming at you from the Michigan State Team Hotel, the Hilton. Great crowd support here from the Spartans fans. And very pleased to be joined now by assistant coach Dwayne Stevens. And coach, you are the man right now who is entrusted with putting together the game plan for this game against Duke. You have the scout, and just so people understand, each game a team plays, there's a different assistant who's in charge of getting the plan ready. You are the guy, so what can we watch without giving away any trade secrets for today?
A lot of pressure there, man, you put on me, but a lot of pressure. We're going to go in, we're going to play our normal defense. We're in the gaps. We do a great job of that, and then we got to close out on their three-point shooters hard. They got some great shooters, and obviously with Okafor inside, he does a great job of posting up. But we're going to try to make him work every time he touches that ball.
You know, Coach, when you come in a situation like this as a player, you being a former player, you know it's a long day. And so what do you have the guys doing right now before they get into their pregame routine?
You know what? We just try to tell the guys to stay off of their feet, relax a little bit. This is when you get a nap in if you want to. After pregame meal, we don't like the guys to go back to sleep and come out a little sluggish. So if you want to get that nap in, this is when you do it.
Okay. Dwayne, in regards to X's and O's, you talked about the defense of your team. How much discussion goes in conversation with a guy like Okafor can dominate inside, but you don't want to give up the three? Goes into, okay, do we double team? Do we dig? Do we allow him to beat us? Or we just stay at home? How much conversation?
We talked about it quite a bit, Jim. It was a heck of a deal because obviously he's a great post player. Then you want to take away the three-point shooting. So the trick is to try to take away both. And hopefully we can do that. We haven't doubled much this year, but we have a little bit of everything in the game plan today.
How much do you use the first meeting against them? There's been a lot of talk this week about, hey, Michigan State's a different team, Duke's a different team. How much do you use that first meeting to put together the second game plan, or are you more reliant on what's happened here in the last few weeks?
You know what, we want to continue to play how we've been playing the last few weeks. The first game we turned that ball over quite a bit, so hopefully we don't do that again. Right. That was a major thing. But we use some of the same things, but for the most part we're just going to continue to play how we've been playing.
You know, when we look at your team, and it seemed like after that Illinois loss at home, Tum Naring gets put in the starting lineup. I know that wasn't the only thing that was the catalyst. What took place during that period of time that got you here right now?
You know what? Our guys were that Illinois game was a tough game for us because we felt like they came out and kind of punched us in the mouth. And I think that next week our guys really took a step forward in terms of our toughness. We went out there and we were able to go to their place and get a win, and we just kept building on it from there. But I think the biggest change was we started getting more 50-50 balls. I think we started rebounding the ball better. We just became a tougher team.
Dwayne, two things. One, how important is the start to this game, and what kind of impact does Brandon Dawson need to have early?
We definitely want to get off to a good start. Duke's known for coming out and trying to really get after you. So we want to make sure we take care of the ball early. Brandon Dawson's been huge for us this postseason. We want him to get off to a good start. Hopefully we can take advantage of him both in the post and on the boards. But he's very important to what we're trying to do.
Dwayne, thanks so much for taking a few minutes to speak with us. We really appreciate it. I know it's a big day.
Guys, thanks for having me.
Guys. The fans obviously appreciate it as well. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And we hope to see you as the weekend continues here in Indianapolis. For now, let's send it back to Chicago and Mike Hall.